Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lord Exsus, and I would like to welcome you all to Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. Now, I have played Phantasy Star Online on the channel for a couple of episodes recently, but that was of course the emulated version on the GameCube. This version is the Phantasy Star Online PC version that is still being kept up with by fans to this day, since the year 2000 when it was released on PC. At least I believe that was the year of release, I'm not sure. You have to download a private server client and then get into it that way, but after downloading it and playing it a little bit for testing, I decided this is the version of the game I wanted to play and show you guys and go through the story this way. Although the story is a little different, I'm not sure whether it's server based or whether it's conducive to the original PC version of Blue Burst. I can't tell you that. I also have to apologise for the god-awful music in the background behind my voice there. For some reason this game does that when you try to enter your user details. You can see my username down at the bottom there, Exsus01. That's what I chose, but that is not my character name. So I'm going to get into this. We're going to start from the beginning. I know you'll be disappointed with that because you've seen a little bit of this. But the server I'm on is the Athenia server 1.9.5, as stated down there in the bottom left. And I'll show you just how different this game is and how much nicer it is than an emulated version, regardless of the emulated version being at 1080p. The fans and the community has done a really good job of keeping Phantasy Star Online just still alive, with, as far as I believe, permission from Sega to do so, since they're not willing to do it. Anyway, let's get in, we'll create a character, we'll carry on from there, and I'll explain and show you exactly the differences. So, with that being said, let's get in. So, first difference is immediately, welcome to the Athenia server for Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. Always run the game from online.exe to have patches properly applied, blah 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 blah, usual online gubbins. After I press enter on this, you're going to get a cutscene or an intro cutscene, like the story so far. It's not particularly amazing, I have to admit. I don't know when this takes place in comparison with episodes 1, 2, and in this game, episode 3, that isn't actually episode 3, it's episode 4, because episode 3 was an exclusive to the Nintendo GameCube as a turn-based card battler game. So this is what you'd call, I guess, true episode 3, but it's actually episode 4. Anyway, you'll see the intro cutscene. I'm not going to take it off. This game is in 16:9 or 16:10 widescreen, depending on what your PC is. But the intro cutscene is still in its original 4:3 format. They didn't change that, and I guess they don't have the technology to, or the means to, being a community-based thing, and that's fine. But I'll let you watch that. It's not particularly amazing, but then we'll get in straight after. So, with that being said, let's do this. Okay, sorry, you don't get the cutscene straight away. This is my test character, obviously Exsus, and I've done the whole Force Mage thing again. The faction is Green Hill, and I've done 26 minutes just to get used. Change the button config so I could use it as use it on controller rather than keyboard and mouse, because that's kind of weird in this game. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna go on here, and in traditional Phantasy Star Style, we're gonna go to recreate. Now, this will delete the character just like in the other Phantasy Star games. You may notice as well all of the boxes and such are very sharp. It's all very HD, all of the menus and such. But you'll notice, yeah, it's very sharp, very small as well. So if you're watching this on the TV, a normal TV, I do apologise, it will be quite small for you compared to if you're watching it on a PC screen or a tablet or Android or iOS device. So yeah, I'm going to erase this character, it'll be deleted, and we'll create our new character, but before that you will get the intro to the game, so watch and enjoy, I guess. Okay, and that was the intro. Like, I do not understand one single thing about that intro apart from the fact that that was blatantly the Pioneer 2 space station. Something just missed us, some sort of meteorite, or a bit did crash into us on the Pioneer 2, but then hit the planet. So maybe that's a different version of the cutscenes in the original game. Who knows? Who knows these things? I do not. Anyway, we're on character creation, and of course, this is a very smaller, much smaller, sort of more HD version of the original, so it's all very tight. So obviously these are character classes. So we have Hunter, proficient with bladed weapons. Hunters can also use a wide variety of other weapons. Although lacking in accuracy, they gain high attack power, suitable for beginners. I've never found that to be true myself. I find the Hunter quite hard because you have to get up close to the enemies. Of course, we all know my favourite type comes next, which is the Ranger. Proficient with guns, Rangers have excellent accuracy that allows them to hit from a distance, but lack attack power suitable for mid-level players. Apparently, I find the Ranger the easiest for beginner players, so you can just stay away, you don't get hurt, or you can avoid being hurt. And of course, finally, the Force users, or the mages of the game. Proficient with techniques, forces are excellent as support. Their powerful abilities make them so low HP suitable for advanced level players. I think that is true. You get hurt so badly as a force user or a mage. The Ranger, I would say, was the beginner class, and the Hunter was the intermediate. So yeah, that's my take on how this goes. Each one has its own description within there. For the sake of prosperity, for the sake of originality, I guess, and for the sake of how the game is perceived, I guess, as well, I'm actually going to go for a Hunter this time, which is a class I never played. I've always played as Rangers in the Phantasy style games specifically. I haven't done Force, and I have never done really Hunters. I tried them all out, like I have on some, or the first video of my Let's Play, I actually tried out Force for the first time. This time, I'm going for Hunter. I want to wield a sword, I want a lightsaber. Who doesn't want a lightsaber? I know it's not called a lightsaber, it's a photon saber or just saber. There's a lightsaber, come on guys, everyone wants to be that badass. So yes, we're going for the Hunter. So we have Humar, which is a Hunter, human and male, excels in close range combat, has the most balanced growth potential, has some recovery and attack techniques. As you get on, you can in fact gain techniques from magics. We have human Newman female. No human female here, a Newman instead. Has very strong techniques as well as being adept at close range combat, has the lowest HP of the Hunter class. We have the Hunter Android male, or the Q-Cars. Expert at close range combat, Q-Cars have the strongest attack power potential of any class in the entire game. Unable to use techniques, but can use traps, which I probably wouldn't use. And a Hunter Android female, or the Q-Cassiel. Close combat expert with excellent reflexes, give her high accuracy and evasion, unable to use techniques, but can use traps. So, again, myself, I'm going with the Hunter human male, and just because it is. On the Ranger side of things, if you wanted to go for a Ranger, you could have a male or female. But on this particular class, for some reason, you can only have human male or Newman female. I don't know why. Okay, so time to get our customization on. So, yeah. Okay, let's go with the face. So, for some reason, I don't know why, but when I look through these, they're not all brilliant. For some reason, I actually like this. I like the more rugged, yeah, I've got a scar down one eye, they've sliced my face, I've got my eyes all like white, so, am I blind in that eye? By the way, our character is not blind in that eye. It discoloured it, but a little bit of backstory, he actually retained his vision. Also, his other eye is kind of a little bit browny red. So, the photon energy has taken its toll. That's what I'm going with. That's our backstory. So we're going to have that. He looks a little bit pissed off. He looks like the higher the Merc. Anyway, hair is next. And there's quite a good variety. It's the same as in the normal game. I mean, we can go Super Saiyan if we want. I don't want, so I'm not going to do that. A few others. Again, the game looks as impressive, if not more impressive than the GameCube game. Just by a little bit, it's just as crisp. And it looks and plays just as well, although you have to be online to play this, but you You don't have to play with people. I'll explain that as we get in. And anyone that's a Phantasy Star Online fan will know this anyway, has already played this, is already doing this, and may regularly be doing this. We are not going for an Afro and Shades. That is by far the most egotistical look you could go for. It's like, look at me, I'm in deep space, I've decided to grow my hair into this giant ball of mushroom, and I'm wearing shades as well. We're in outer space. We're in outer space. Who knows? The sun might not even be around us, so yeah. The long hair is not bad. It's not bad. A little bit emo, not gonna lie. And of course, this one as well, the tight ponytail. But we are actually going with the first one. I guess it's the closest to what my hair would be like if I was a GameCube character. I don't know. Anyway, let's pull these colours down. To blue and purple. Let's work up in there, okay? So a bit more green, and a bit more blue, and a shade more red. That's a bit too purple, isn't it? I kind of want a dark, very dark brown. A black's fine. Black's fine. My hair's closer to black than it is brown anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. We'll go with that. Okay, so costume. So for this guy, you've got the traditional orange. You're meant to look like the guy off the, or at least the traditional costume of the guy off the front cover, the traditional hunter with his lightsaber. We're not going for that. There's a myriad of different costumes. Of course, you have to keep these throughout the game regardless. I would usually go for the black. The black is a little bit sexual. But if we go across a few more, we have this. This is the one I want to go for. I looked at this earlier when I was doing a little mess around, looking at all the different classes, their costumes, blah blah blah, and I saw this and I was like, that is some Star Wars level shit. That's quite cool. Well, I'll just look for the others for you, just to be honest. Yeah, just to see what if you end up playing the game, if you haven't already, what you might like. So there's the second basic colour. So we have this, which is underneath the costume I want, which is blue and white. We'll go back blue, yellow, grey, orange, white, grey, green and orange, purple, pink and grey, a mint green, stone coloured, blue and red, and so red you think the style of his clothing. So yeah, anyway, I want to go for this colour. This looks badass. I like this. It's a cross between Sith Lord and Mercenary I like it. For the skin colour, I'm going to back it off a bit. I'm quite pasty myself, so I'm going to go for a little bit of pale. Yeah, we'll have that. Over to proportions. So yeah, this is a thing. We'll go up here. I want my guy to be kind of that. I'll bring down his height a little bit because I'm not tallest, so my guy's not big enough. Okay, and over to character's name. Now this is important. I'm going to use obviously the keyboard to enter this, but we are not going with Exsus. Exsus is a mage's name. Mage's name. It's not a mercenary lightsaber wielding badass name. It is a name for someone that will melt your face with gigantic fireballs and electrocution of death. So that is not this guy's name. This guy's name is going to be Silas. Silas is the guy that comes to you with the light his blade. He is the guy that's going to kill you and everyone around you. So that is what we're going to do. His name is Silas. Okay, and I think we're ready to go. Are you guys ready to go? Sorry the character creation took so long. Sorry, it's been 15 minutes into this video already. But this is what we're going to do. This is Silas. Silas the Hunter. He is ready to kill the show. Let's do this. And we are with Whittle. So our logo, our faction badge in the centre there is white. It's not bad. The faction is random. We can't actually go back from here, so we're going to have to take this. I don't know. Again, I don't know what that does. Maybe someone does. Maybe someone. We can spin our characters. I'll just get a general look. Again, there is no. I don't think there's a back. There is no back. At least I don't think there is. So we can't have our faction changed. I would like a red logo in the centre there. So I forget what that is, but I don't know how much it matters about your drop rate, your capacity. I don't know what that does. Like the gift, your section ID, what it does. Anyway, someone will put in the comments that I'm a complete noob, and you know that'll inform me of what it actually does and how I've made it. Anyway, I do not give any fucks. Let's move on. Okay, and this is the big difference. We're playing on the GameCube emulated version, which, by the way, I was going to carry on, guys. I do apologise for not doing so. However, because I was doing some stuff with other emulators and other games, somehow, some way, the emulated memory card of the GameCube became corrupted. So my character data was lost. It wouldn't have taken me that long. It took me like, I did actually go back and redo it, or it took like a couple hours. However, I was like, well, if this is going to be as janky and a little bit shady like this, I don't want to keep playing this game for people if every few episodes it's going to become corrupted, and I'm going to have to go all the way back through. That's going to be, you know, legwork that I don't want to do. So anyway, this is the first big difference. It asks me to select my ship, which means to select your server. So we've got the US FODRA, or FODRA, that's a US server. We've got the US Uldrunt, which is also a US server. And we have a European Lumaries server, which again, of course, is the one I will choose because I'm in Europe. It has nothing. It has like 4 users and 2 parties over the whole place. Well, block 1 does anyway. Click on each block, that'll tell you. But we'll do a block 1 because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And here we are, and this is what we have. Oh, there's literally people right here. We've got a guy called Snake and someone called Chizuru. Snake says, okay, just the first one. So these are 2 real-life online players, obviously. What I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to zoom in. This is your closest camera angle for your character. Look at him. Silas looks like a badass. So those guys are gone. They've gone off to their party in their world. They love it. They were talking to each other. Again, on here, I can't do it. Like this, fixed answers. There is some way to actually type. I can't remember what the button is. It's not enter and then type or space and then type. There is a way to just literally talk to people, which is like proper Phantasy Star Online, or how it should have been rather than this bullshit, which is the virtual keyboard. Anyway, a few things I want to immediately point out. Obviously, we are not talking to Principal Tyrell, so we haven't gone to him. That is the way it is in this game because it is fully online. I'm just going to leave the camera there because I actually like the close-up, especially with this, with the Hunter class. It's a bit more of a hindrance with the other 2 classes because you need to be able to see further away. I might even zoom it out when I'm in combat, depending, and that's at least a thing you can do in here, unlike the GameCube version. Although the GameCube version and the Dreamcast version, retrospectively, do not put your camera this close to the people. They put it slightly further away. There's like something in between here and here, which you don't have on this version of the game. Anyway, yeah, so we come in here, no Principal Tyrell, no explanation of what is happening down on Ragdoll. We also have the bar at the top that tells you about each server and the party name and what they have done. You know, what their achievements are, which is cool, which is fair enough. I have my menu. It is the same, but this is the HD pack sort of nice menu that's all very small. So if you're watching this on a TV at home, I do apologise. This is going to be quite tiny for you, but it's for me, it's very nice. Again, we can go through characters, although there is no R button tap, there's only an L button tap. It's set up a little bit differently in this, it took me a while to set it up, so I do apologise. But yeah, we are Silas, level 1. We are the Hunter, male human. We are part of the sectional faction Whittle, which is white something, I'm assuming. We have no XP, and XP we have level 50. We have 300 setters money, and then there's challenge records, which do online, I guess. We also have our stats, and then back to our character. We can't customise yet. We do have techniques, which is nothing. We have nothing. We have chat, which we're not going to use. We hit that. Shortcut. Simple mail, guild card. Again, I'm not going to use them, so I'm going to take you guys through on solo play as much as I can. We also have options. This is very different, obviously, the console version of the game. Because you can map, mouse controls, hand controls, cursor controls. The job lock. I believe function key setting. There is something else because we actually get given hotkeys 1 to 9, which is different from the combat. I actually can't remember that. I have that on my phone somewhere. I'd really like to find that again. But there's a way to. There is a way. I think it's under customise if I remember right. It's under which you can't select it. But you can put monomates and stuff in the keys 1 to 9 as well as have your combat techniques. That's something I will mess around with as we get in. But anyway, so that's the slight differences. Anyway, the major difference is obviously this. So actually I will zoom out, because we're not getting a great view. We'll zoom out that far. The shadow, also they added shadows to the game, or whether they were there originally or not, I do not know. They're not the greatest looking thing, they look funky as fuck, but it's better than the circular spots on the floor. The rest of the game looks sharp and nice. Anyway, we come up to this counter, there's 3 women that look very crazy. Anyway, we go to here. The easiest way to get into that, especially the solo game, which you can absolutely do, even on normal mode. You go to organised party. You go to create party. You choose the episode 1, 2, or 4. Oh, it's saying 1, 2, and 4 now. Weird. The other day it said to me, I swear to God, it said 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, we've got episodes 1, 2, and 4, which is in effect 1, 2, and 3. True episodes 1, 2, and 3. Go to episode 1. You hit your party name. For this, the benefit of this, that anyone, again, you guys are not seeing this, so I won't be online until a while after this airs. I'll be offline, so you're not going to be able to join me. And for anyone that wants to see this and wants to get in contact with me and actually join for a little bit of a multiplayer sesh, you are more than welcome. But anyway, party name would just be Silas, 01. That's fine. Go down. I'm not going to put a password with it because, again, none of you are going to be joining me anyway. Play mode. They have normal, challenge, battle, or 1 person. Now, 1 person is the solo mode of this game. I'm assuming it says 1 person. I'm going to do that. We have difficulty, normal, hard, very hard, or ultimate. We're staying on normal because this game is balls to the walls hard, just like Phantasy Star anyway. And then you hit registration. Okay, boys and girls, and as you can see, rather than being with my realm, it comes immediately to 100 skills. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. There's a few different things to note. Number 1, the game looks awesome, even though it's square as fuck and old looking as fuck, it still looks awesome. Number 2, some of the character models are different. She looks a little bit different, not going to lie. Again, because of the HD graphics in terms of all your menus and stuff, you notice down the bottom left, we're allowed up to 4 players, but we're playing solo mode, such as me, Silas, or this is me, Exsus, playing as the hunter character, Silas. And instead of a text bubble being big, gigantic, she's got it down there in the bottom right. Enrich your life, this is the hunter skill. Well, we can assist you in finding a job for registering. These are our recommendations. Now, immediately, this is different. Absolutely different. We have extermination missions, maximum attack missions, dealing with horde monsters. Retrieval missions, shopping missions, I guess. VR, battle enemies in a virtual room, side story, it's the story of Phantasy Star Online, and solo only. Side story, again, if you look at that, that's a little bit different. But we do have battle training, so I'm guessing battle training is the same as the original. I have no idea, because I haven't actually gone through these guys. Anyway, I'm not going to do that immediately. We are definitely not going to do that immediately. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to customize, because I have a strange feeling. Control, by the way, for me on the Xbox gamepad is select. If we go to here, I'm not sure how this works, but I was told. Okay, we can, and this is how we hotkey. You can't see the hotkeys yet, but I do not want. Don't want the monomate on that. So if I go to control again. Now I just remove it by putting another button over the top. We're going to see how that works. See if I can just press the 1 button when I get out of it. Anyway, let's talk to some of these people. You immediately notice the text bubbles and all of the dialogue is done in crisp HD text. It looks very different from the original. Plus, this zoomed in view is very fucking nice. I like this. Again, a little bit crisper than the game you've seen me playing. So, what I'm going to say is, this is all just hearsay, but the principal is evidently seeking help from the best ones he can find. I wonder if it's true. It is very much true. Let's go and see the principal. Let's go and see Principal Tyrell. Because we didn't start off there this time. To the principal. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can see I am not lying. I don't know why. I'm sure there's a reason why. But the principal and the scientists and the receptionist for the principal, they're not here. They're just not here. I don't know whether it's because they're relatively pointless in the grand scheme of things. I just don't know. But they're not here. They have nothing to give you. I don't know if they appear later. I don't know what Blue Bursts or the Affinia servers deal with that is we're back on Carnage here. So let's have a look at this lovely lady. The explosion occurred just after our landing announcement. The news spread very quickly on the citizen level. The people who have family on Planet 1 are very worried. Of course they are, So I'm just going to quickly go through here. I believe all of the text is the same, at least the base story. Okay, Rico loved the colour red, that's why she always wore something red. Red armlet on her left arm really left an impression on people. That's why we call her Red Ring Rico. Well, she must be alive, I know how to do it. Okay, so I'm going to go with the base story is all completely the same. All of the characters and the NPC dialogue is literally the same. We have better draw distance here on the PC version, and things don't quite pop into existence in the same way. A few things worth mentioning immediately is, as far as I remember, because I died with that fortune, I died on purpose, because I wanted to see what would happen. I don't think we lose money if we die. I remember respawning and more money was there. However, to be on the safe side, because I can't see, we're going to bank. So all 300 of my from the setter immediately thanks to this lady here. However, that's not massively important, like I said. There's a standard, dude. I believe we don't lose it when we die. I believe we actually lose nothing. And I can't remember if the original game allows us, but if you die in an area, you can go back to that area and all the enemies you played out are already gone. I thought that was new to this game. I have been led to believe I may have been wrong. But yeah, anyway, that's the thing. Also, obviously, apart from the graphics, we have a few other things. Again, all the box textures are very, very small, but we do have updated weapons, online updated weapons and armor that actually, they're updated very regularly. So we have a heart saver +4 that increases our attack power by substantial amounts. The sword with a photon blade attacks one enemy to 3% of the max TP from the enemy. We don't care about TP, but it's got a +3% to native and 30% to animal. I'm guessing that's animal beast, A beast, or just maybe it's just A beast. And it puts our attack power up by 8. But hey, we're not buying that right now anyway. We don't have the money. I just thought I'd show you how this looks and how it runs, and it's pretty nice. So yeah, we're right behind our character. I don't think we need to go anywhere, do anything else. Again, I apologise to people watching on a TV, because you're going to get at least the some of the screen cut off a little bit. It's not quite the same resolution. And this is another thing that's different. We immediately have access to the first level of every area in all of the 4 major episode 1 areas. But just the first level. But we're going to go from the beginning. Of course, we're going to go from the very familiar forest number 1. Okay, and here we are, guys. The only thing that's strange to me is I believe our mag was not going to be brown in the GameCube and Dreamcast version. Anyway, admittedly, this looks like just the GameCube's or the GameCube emulators 1080p up-res graphics. You'll see there's a little bit less pop. You'll see the difference in enemies. The enemy types are the same. The enemies themselves are the same. The frequency at which they appear, the volume of the enemies, and how strong they are is a little bit different even in this solo mode. Anyway, let's get our battle on. So we picked up technique disc there, force power disc. Let's get that mono, mate. Beautiful. So yeah, the other thing you'll notice is we have 1 to 0 hotkey bars down the bottom, which means we can put items and different things in there without having to worry about janking up this. We also have, I probably should explain that, if you press select for me, but control if you're playing keyboard and mouse, you get the second set of 4 attack keys or hotkey special keys up. You have your standard 3 there, because obviously Y is a locked key on both sets, so you basically have 6 to use. But on the second set you press Y, or whatever the button is corresponding on the keyboard, and you have this. Now, there is a way to go for up. I love not running out to do that. There is a way to actually cycle, but I just didn't I? Figure this out, guys. Sorry, I do apologise. There is a way to cycle through this. do that, but luckily nothing happens. There was a way for me to look at the weapon. Oh, yes, you just press the select button again. It's weird, you have a quick select for the menu, which is awesome because you can actually theoretically, if you're a hunter or a ranger, or even a force to be fair, at some point you will have a high enough of everything to at least use the base weapons of other classes. So if you wanted to quickly pull out a pistol as a normal hunter, you can do that because you just press select and you scroll down quickly, kind of like the action palette is in Phantasy Star Universe, the newer game. So yeah, that's the thing, just thought I'd show you guys that. Anyway, let's read what this is. Testing. I'm Rico Tyrell. I'm a hunter. This capsule is for anyone who has come here looking for me. I hope this helps. I don't know who you are, but you must know that there's something unusual about Ragdoll. This is important. Pay attention to everything around you if you want to survive. Okay, so the story is evidently the same as Phantasy Star Online Episode 1. Anyway, I'll show you how to fight some of these bad boys. So, pretty much the same. Oh, good thing that missed me, because that would have hurt. Okay, let's try again. We're cutting them down, always good, and as you can see the experience looks the same, but everything is done in a little bit more of that HD polish. When the experience drops, it's very small, it's nice, decent. Ow! Would you not slap me when I'm talking? Thank you. I'm trying to level up and win here, not show myself up. Thanking you. Okay, so again, just as in the other episodes, guys, we're probably going to go around Forest 1 a little bit for you. So as you can see, almost immediately, the enemies are much more frequent at this point. So where are you? You're there. Nice. So we cleared out the first lot. Again, to be fair, I'm actually making it look a bit better than I usually am with this said class, the hunter class. So I'm not great at wielding a sword. Get myself out of trouble. But yeah, we've only got 10 points to the next level. We're going to level up. We got a new frame, did we not? We did. And it puts us up to 28. This one puts us up to 29 and 52 for frame, so we're equipping that one. That's it. We're going to get, hopefully we'll get a barrier on this episode, because I found out that barrier and frame are actually different things. That's how much of a nab or a noob I am. Barrier is actually increases evasion, sorry, not invasion. Evasion. It's more like what it states it is, a barrier. It's like a shield, almost. So it's defense, extra defense, and evasion. And it's very fucking handy. And some of them have slots. We'll get into that. We'll get into also elemental attacks, other bits and pieces. But yeah, this is the version of the game I want to play because it just runs beautifully, looks as nice or better than the 1080p version, the upscale version of the GameCube game, and there's no chance of my save data being corrupted, and that's a big thing for me. I could not believe it when I lost my Ranger. Music's ramping up there, don't worry about that. No, it's music for the air, it's not battle music. Red gates are locked. Green means they're open. Of course we did that. Of course we did, because it's exactly the same tutorial from episode 1 on the GameCube and Dreamcast. Oh, you dick. You know my weakness. These motherfuckers. Oh, they're behind me. Of course they are. Fuck you, fuck you. And fuck you. Yeah, that's right. I used the hotkeys. I got myself a mono, mate. Okay, these guys can't they're being dicks. Nice. Okay, so we leveled up. We're a little close to that. We shouldn't be this close. Let's come back out. I need to deal with you before anything else is wrong. That's really close to me. I could do this. Bring the camera back out. Look, fly down here and take it like a man. Thank you. Bust these open. Something else has appeared. Probably a boomer. Yeah, so the frequency of the enemies, or the amount of sheer enemies in this game is a little bit different. They've tweaked it to, even on solo mode, make it a little bit more challenging. says as he just clears the area. No apparent problem. That's a lie, because I've run through this area so many times, it's just become a little bit easier for me. I am not a professional, guys, I'm not very good at this. There are people that would storm this and think nothing of it, but I wanted to keep food up with what I'm doing with Phantasy Star. Phantasy Star Universe is still a thing. The PC version, I do apologise, will not be a thing. The reason that is because they closed the servers down X amount of years ago, and I was a dude to think I could buy the PC version of Universe and it'd be better quality. Number one, it doesn't run outside of 4x3, so it's in the pillbox format, or pillar box format, sorry. It looks horrendous. Oh, it would look horrendous. I'm not banging like that. But now I've got it and tried to install it. Yeah, the server's closed down, so I can't even play the single player because it still requires the internet connection, which you'd think they'd find a way around DRM like that, but no, apparently not, so therefore it's unplayable. Anyway, let's get back to this game instead. Mothmans will keep appearing one after another. You have to strike them out of the root, so the thing keeps shitting them out like a giant avocado with legs or with vines. Anyway, this tells us about laser fences. We already knew, of course we did. Anywho, laser fences no longer popping into existence from distance because PC, that's right, and because 18-year-old game. Without a camera, not fucking. So we've got some mono fluid and some more Meseta. Moving on. Sorry guys, just had to clear my throat, didn't mean to leave you hanging there. So what made the animals become so violent all of a sudden? They weren't before, they were very quiet and friendly. There must be some cause, I'll find out. I know I'm a fool, this won't make me any richer, perhaps that's why I'm exalted by them. Red Ring Rico. But I'm not really the great hunter citizen, so I am. They needed a hero and I just haven't thought of it. So again, all of the text, or at least the base overlays when we're not doing any quests or missions in the world, they're all the same. They're all the same. That's not going to change. It just looks better. It's not to look at my beautiful face. Look at me with my space mullet. Anyway, we're going in here. Section I always hate the most because it's always got this fucking thing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Jesus Christ, gang. Give me a fucking gun. You are. Reactions are not fun enough. You can fuck off. You can stay down there. Good, we dealt with that, and you can fuck off. Thanking you. Okay, so we should get some boomers up here sometime soon. As long as it's not another one of those fucking things. Ah, here we go. Hello, sir. Sir, madam, whatever you are to your species. Okay, you can go fucking die. Thanking you. You are being a giant pain in my fucking labia. That's correct. I am male, I don't have a labia, but... As you can see, this is another thing, of course, about the fact that this game is fully online. Again, at the top, we are getting an information bar. It's not intrusive at all, but it's telling us other people are doing stuff in the game, which I like. And at some point, if it's not too laggy, I probably will take this character across to the US servers because you can switch at any time and see if I can join up with people. That would be fun. That would be a good time for me. If anyone wants to join me, please feel free. Inbox me, get hold of me on YouTube, do that thing. Let me know that you're interested because I am interested. I want to build up myself first. I want to get used to the solo play. I want to know that I am able to perform the job, and I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit cool having my own lightsaber and just being a little bit of a badass. But Silas this is our guy, this is Silas. He's had a hard life, he's ready to kick ass. Take names. We're going to use a monomate because I don't fancy only having half my HP for any given area. Okay, so hello Wolfie, me and you, we're going to have words. Apparently not though, apparently you're the one having words, I'm just here for the gift. Oh, not so much. Fuck you. And also something you may have noticed, if you notice when I managed to fucking log onto one of these guys and actually hit them. Down in the bottom left, they have a health bar now. You can actually see it rather than just telling me what the creature is. It actually has its health. Ow. Can you let me out, please? Thanking you. Okay, so that is a little bit dangerous. Ow! You're a dick, sir. You are the biggest dick. You are the strong one. Okay, so we got a green handgun off him. I'll let those guys, you know, have a little chat. Luckily, I managed to use the mono mate. That one down. Good. Up to you. And you. Nice. We eradicated all 4 of them. Beautiful things. Again, I'm low on mono mates, but with the money I'm going to be pulling into here, we can buy plenty. Absolutely plenty. So we're going to turn the laser fence off. Of course we are. We're going to loot these items. Beautiful things. Okay, let's go. So again, thank you guys for sticking with me, because of course you've already seen episode 1 playthrough where I got bullied with a mage, a force user. And of course that was the GameCube emulated version. Do not get me wrong, it runs nicely, it plays nicely, but the fact that this is still going up all this time, thanks to community and fans, and I have to admit as well, I have to state for the record, this, I'm on the Affinia server, it is not, or the Affinia, I think it's called the server, status server, the Affinia server, or Affinia service, I don't know, it is not the only one. I also have Ultima on my PC. There are quite a few, or there are at least a decent few servers and groups that support this game. Very community-based, hardcore fan service for this game. And again, I believe they have full permission to do so, and they don't add massive new DLC and stuff, but they try, because of course it's an old game. There's so much you can do without altering the game's coding yourself. So yeah, that's the thing. How do I even? Really? First time a Rabby has ever hit me, ever. Oh, hello. I did not see you there. Ah, hello. Hello, big guy. And you're gone. Okay, we'll deal with you guys over here. So I'm going to smack up another mono mate, of course. Jesus Christ, he gets close to that camera when he runs away. Nice, so 3 power attacks dealt with that stronger boomer, I forget his name, each has a different name. I couldn't look down there in the bottom left at his health bar while I was owning it. I didn't have time, I had to concentrate on the control strikes, should I say, button presses. Okay, so we still haven't got a barrier yet. What was this other frame? Was it any better? It was definitely not. Okay, I was hoping to get a barrier, at least on this level, this playthrough, so I didn't have to come back through here without you guys. But I may, what I'll do before I do any quests, because this video is all going to just be the run through the different game I'm playing while I'm playing this version, as you can now see. That's just about Rappy being cowards, which you already know. Yeah, this is the run through of how this game goes, or how smoothly it looks, how brilliant it is, blah blah blah. You know the score. And we'll be continuing on this from now on. Yeah, I would like to get a barrier so I can just go on to the quests next game or next episode for you guys. But that's apparently not going to be a thing right now, because we're nearly, I guess, at the end of forest number 1. Oh, we will be very soon. I don't think anything else is going to really hinder us too much. Again, I see you playing quite well as a melee class, which is just weird for me. So yeah, that's the forest 2. There's got to be some confrontation here. There's going to be some monsters. Of course there is. Yes. Hello, boomers. Nice, that one's down. It did manage to hit me, which is annoying. So, oh, it's the Kaboomer. Yeah, we're not going to have that. We're not wearing that. That nearly fucking killed us. Jesus. Nice. Pick up a monomated drop, which is handy for us, not so handy for it. Jesus. Fuck off. Nice. Just like that. Very nice. Okay, nothing in there. So we can go to the Forest 2 now. And another major benefit of that, although I don't know if it's in the, again, GameCube/Dreamcast game. If we go here now, it in fact logs on our home teleporter. Now I can't remember that being a thing, because I played several episodes, did I not, of the GameCube game, and I don't remember being able to go back to the teleporter and going to Forest 02, Forest 2. But that does happen here, I'll show you momentarily. Anyway, let's get these crates, and let's turn off that fence, or laser fence, sorry, and then get the random, because there should be a random boomer up here, like so. So it's still so far very similar to the GameCube/Dreamcast original release for the most part, but we do get, the enemies are a little bit stronger, I'm not going to lie, they are a little bit different. It seems the same, trust me, it's not quite the case. I've noticed different things in my 29 minutes of playing when I was a Forest. Anyway, Forest 02. Okay, number one, every time we've been to the Forest 02 in the GameCube Dreamcast, or the OG release, original game release, we didn't start off here, although apparently it's random anyway. So anyway, let's kill these bad boys. And just like the original game, they do adjust depending on what level you are. So more enemies or less enemies depending on the level. Okay, so Jesus. So I've got a handgun +2. Not what I was after. Again, I want. Oh shit, you guys are quick. How about fuck no? I want to turn that laser fence off so I can come back and fuck you. Right, so we're level 3. That's what I wanted to do. Go fuck yourself. And you. And you. So that's the only reason I wanted to come here, really, is deal with these, get to level 3, at least on this playthrough, smash these guys up, and yeah, fuck back off to where I came from, because I have no interest. So that's a little divot through here, that's weird, I've never started here on Forest 2 before, although Forest 2 is about as far as I've gone. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back, I'm not going to use a telepipe. That is a pointless waste of an accessory. We have 3 monomates now. I'm going to buy some more, obviously, before we come back here. What we got here through here, yeah, we're going to be able to deal with that. We're going to be able to go back to Pioneer 2, and of course, as stated here, we are now level 3. Different records again. Our stats, as you can see, have increased a little bit. Apparently we only have 174 Meseta. That's all we earned from that little journey. Again, I think if we died, we would not lose that. We would not lose that. I think that's the thing now. It seems to be the thing. Anyway, back through here, back to Pioneer 2, and we'll just sell our shit. Again, it's a little bit disappointing that I do not have a barrier. I did not pick one up. I picked one up quite early before. I don't think any of these frames are benefiting us, they're not, so they're all going to get sold. So we'll have more money anyway, guys. Again, so yeah, apart from the HUD looking different, very crisp, very HD, the draw distance being longer, and the game actually being a little bit more responsive, and our character here, Silas, being different again because my data was corrupted from the GameCube version. Yes, I could have just gone back as a hunter ranger. Recorded straight from the same place, you guys would have never known any different. I took a chance and an opportunity to look at Blueburst, Phantasy Star Online Blueburst, and I'm not disappointed, especially since you can play the whole thing single player solo if you want, and I very much do want to. Again, I would like to hook up with some people, but who knows what's going to happen. Anyway, I'm going to sell some shit. So the rest of this I'm going to keep, the rest of level 1, because at some point we will have enough MST in order to use that, because any of the base spells, in fact even as a hunter you do get to use, and that will help us replace monomates and dimates. So we're going to sell the cane, we're going to sell the frame, monofluid we do not need for now. I'm going to sell all 4, another cane, and a handgun, another frame and a handgun, too. So we've got a little bit more money now anyway. So, and again, the NPCs, again, they look square and blocky as hell, but the game itself is still a little bit crisper, still runs a bit nicer. Again, this is as far as we can zoom in, but at least we get a decent zoom in the character now. We can zoom out as far as here, so you can see the whole surrounding area. Very handy for a game of this type. The GameCube doesn't have that. I understand why it never did, but the PC version is superior in that sense. Let's just give thanks to this lovely lady. Order back to the setter and we're putting the max back in again. Okay, so we've still got under 1,000 to begin with, but that is the way it is. Whereas, anyway, guys, I have run out of time for this video, so I do apologise, and I do apologise for getting back to Phantasy Star Online episode 1. But again, I should have been playing this version from the beginning, although it took a hell of a lot of time to set up. I'm glad I played the GameCube / Dreamcast original version from the beginning. My dude, you are going to have to get out of the way. You are interrupting. Anyway, yeah, I'm glad I played that version first and got kind of reacclimatized to it, because this is the version I want to play and go through with if the storyline quest, if the game allows, if it's actually going to be good. And the servers have been up 18 years, well, okay, it closed, and then the fans, varying communities brought it back, but they've been up for a long time. I should be able to play through this without them closing down or it going anywhere. And as my new and improved hunter, sword wielding badass that is Silas, because why wouldn't he be called Silas? Then I don't even think there's another name, is there? Anyway, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I have very much enjoyed playing. As usual, I have been Lord Exsus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.